Bali clearance. Good morning. Indonesia 6743. Ready for pushback at 02.
Indonesia 79er16 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 6743. Cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Indonesia 6743. Ready to taxi. Indonesia 6743. Taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower. Good morning. Lion Inter 4772 is on approach. Indonesia 6743 cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Lion Inter 4772 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 79er16 taxi to gate 02.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Philippines 3883 ready for pushback at 66. Philippines 3883 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Philippines 3883 ready to taxi. Philippines 3883 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground. Lion Inter 4772 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 4772 taxi to gate 66.
Bali Tower. Philippines 3883 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Philippines 3883 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. Lion Inter 5005 ready for pushback at 67. Lion Inter 5005 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Lion Inter 5005 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 5005 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Philippines 6550 is on approach. Philippines 6550 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good morning. AirAsia 4585 ready for pushback at 16. AirAsia 4585 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. AirAsia 4585 ready to taxi.
Bali Tower. Lion Inter 5005 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Dynasty 901, 902 cleared to land runway 09er.
AirAsia 4585 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground Philippines 6550 requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 6550 taxi to gate 67.
Bali clearance. Good morning China Eastern 6889er ready for pushback at 17.
Lion Inter 5005 line up and wait runway 09er.
Vietnam 2864 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower AirAsia 4585 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
China Eastern 6889er cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 4585 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 5005 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Dynasty 901, 902 taxi to gate 16.
Bali ground China Eastern 6889er ready to taxi. China Eastern 6889er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good morning. Cathay 90830 is on approach. Cathay 90830 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground Vietnam 2864 requesting taxi to the gates. Vietnam 2864 taxi to gate 17.
Bali clearance. Good morning Indonesia 9351 ready for pushback at 24.
Bali Tower China Eastern 6889er ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground Cathay 90830 requesting taxi to the gates. Bali Tower, good afternoon. Lion Inter 3588 is on approach. Lion Inter 3588 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 9351 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 5343 ready for pushback at 30. Lion Inter 5343 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground. Indonesia 9351 ready to taxi. Indonesia 9351 taxi to runway 09er.
Cathay 9830 taxi to gate 24.
Lion Inter 5343 taxi to runway 09er.
China Eastern 6889er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Indonesia 7249er ready for pushback at 08.
Lion Inter 3588 hold position.
Indonesia 7249er cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 9351 hold position.
Lion Inter 3588 continue taxi.
Indonesia 9351 continue taxi.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 7624 is on approach. Lion Inter 7624 clear to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 7249er taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower, Indonesia 7249er ready for takeoff runway 09er. Indonesia 7249er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Indonesia 9351 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Indonesia 9351 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground. Lion Inter 7624 requesting taxi to the gates.
Lion Inter 5343 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 2561 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Indonesia 2561 ready to taxi. Indonesia 2561 taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7624 taxi to gate 08.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. China Southern 3921 ready for pushback at 26. China Southern 3921 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Super Green 8730 is on approach. Super Green 8730 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground, China Southern 3921, ready to taxi. China Southern 3921, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Virgin 4121 ready for pushback at 14. Virgin 4121 cleared for pushback.
China Southern 3921, hold position. Bali Tower, Indonesia 2561, ready for takeoff runway 09er. China Southern 3921, continue taxi. Indonesia 2561, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Virgin 4121 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Super Green 8730, requesting taxi to the gates. Super Green 8730, taxi to gate 28.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 90814 is on approach. Lion Inter 90814 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Cafe 6369er, ready for pushback at 20. Cafe 6369er, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Virgin 4121 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Cafe 6369er, ready to taxi. Cafe 6369er, taxi to runway 09er.
Virgin 4121 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, China Southern 3921, ready for takeoff runway 09er. China Southern 3921, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 90814 taxi to gate 14.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 1167, ready for pushback at 03. Lion Inter 1167, cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Lion Inter 1167, ready to taxi. Lion Inter 1167, taxi to runway 09er.
AirAsia 3420 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Cafe 6369er, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. AirAsia 4844 is on approach. AirAsia 4844 cleared to land runway 09er. Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 19er23 ready for pushback at 12. Lion Inter 19er23 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Lion Inter 19er23 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 19er23 taxi to runway 09er.
AirAsia 3420 taxi to gate 12.
Philippines 5314 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground, AirAsia 4844, requesting taxi to the gates. AirAsia 4844, taxi to gate 20.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. China Eastern 1961, ready for pushback at 10. Lion Inter 7020, cleared to land runway 09er. China Eastern 1961, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, China Eastern 1961, ready to taxi. China Eastern 1961, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Philippines 5314 requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 5314 taxi to gate 03.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Lion Inter 3874 is on approach. Lion Inter 3874 clear to land runway 09er.
Cafe 6369er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Lion Inter 3809 ready for pushback at 06.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 1167, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 7020, requesting taxi to the gates.
AirAsia 2480 clear to land runway 09er. Lion Inter 3809 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Lion Inter 3809 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 3809 taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7020, taxi to gate 06.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 3874 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 3874 taxi to gate 10. Bali clearance, good afternoon. Dynasty 1531 ready for pushback at 22.
Lion Inter 1167 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 1923, ready for takeoff runway 09er. Lion Inter 1923, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
AirAsia 2480 taxi to gate 26.
China Eastern 1961, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 3809 cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Dynasty 1531 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Dynasty 1531 ready to taxi. Dynasty 1531 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Indonesia 64901, ready for pushback at 68. Indonesia 64901, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Indonesia 64901, ready to taxi. Indonesia 64901, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Asia 6831, ready for pushback at 07. Asia 6831, cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Asia 6831, ready to taxi. Asia 6831, taxi to runway 09er.
Dynasty 1531 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 64901, ready for takeoff runway 09er. Indonesia 64901, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Asia 6831, ready for takeoff runway 09er. Asia 6831, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Indonesia 1961, ready for pushback at 25.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. China Eastern 196 is on approach. China Eastern 196 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 1961, cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Indonesia 1961, ready to taxi. Indonesia 1961, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Indonesia 90365, ready for pushback at 27. Indonesia 90365, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground. China Eastern 196 requesting taxi to the gates. China Eastern 196 taxi to gate 22.
Bali ground. Indonesia 90365, ready to taxi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the
90365,
safety
taxi to
features and
runway
procedures of the
09.
aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing
Good
masks will
afternoon.
drop from the
Super
ceiling and should be placed
8263,
over
ready
your
for
head.
pushback at
If there is
01.
smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Super Green 8263, cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Super Green 8263, ready to taxi.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Cebu 7372 is on approach. Cebu 7372 cleared to land runway 09er.
Super Green 8263, taxi to runway 09er. Indonesia 1961 cleared for takeoff runway 09.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Korean 8180, Mayday Mayday Mayday.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Lion Inter 1411, ready for pushback at 69er.
Bali Tower, Super Green 8263 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Cebu 7372 requesting taxi to the gates. Cebu 7372 taxi to gate 25.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Indonesia 3923 ready for pushback at 05.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Qatari 7971 ready for pushback at 18.
Super Green 8263 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 90365 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 1411, cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 3923 cleared for pushback.
Qatari 7971 cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 3923 taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 1411, taxi to runway 09er.
Qatari 7971 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Thai 69er 58 is on approach. Thai 69er 58 cleared to land runway 09er.
Dynasty 9er 557 cleared for pushback. Bali clearance, Indonesia 79er 17 ready for pushback at 02.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 1411, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 79er 17 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Dynasty 9er557, ready to taxi. Dynasty 9er557, taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 79er17, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Lion Inter 7278 is on approach. Lion Inter 7278 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Thai 3813, ready for pushback at 21. Thai 3813, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Thai 69er58, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 4773, ready for pushback at 66.
Lion Inter 1874 cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Inter 4773, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Thai 3813, ready to taxi. Thai 3813, taxi to runway 09.
Thai 69er58, taxi to gate 18.
Lion Inter 1411 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 4773, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 39er23, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
AirAsia 004 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Asia 509er7, ready for pushback at 65.
Lion Inter 7278 taxi to gate 01.
Bali Tower, good evening. China Southern 5386 is on approach. China Southern 5386 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 1874, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good evening. Asia 2718 is on approach. Asia 2718, cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Inter 1874 taxi to gate 02. Bali ground, AirAsia 004 requesting taxi to the gates. AirAsia 004 taxi to gate 19er.
Bali clearance, good evening. Philippines 9er465, ready for pushback at 29er.
Asia 5097 cleared for pushback. Bali Tower, good evening. Lion Inter 6974 is on approach. Lion Inter 6974 clear to land runway 09er.
Philippines 90465 cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 3753 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, China Southern 5386 requesting taxi to the gates.
Philippines 90465 taxi to runway 09er.
Asia 5097 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance, Dynasty 901, 903 ready for pushback at 16.
Bali Tower, good evening. KLM 8140 is on approach. KLM 8140 cleared to land runway 09er.
China Southern 5386 taxi to gate 21.
Dynasty 901, 903 cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 3753 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Asia 2718 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, Philippines 6551 ready for pushback at 67.
Bali clearance, good evening. Indonesia 7967 ready for pushback at 64.
Dynasty 901, 903 taxi to runway 09er.
Philippines 6551 cleared for pushback.
Vietnam 6038 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 7967 cleared for pushback.
Asia 2718 taxi to gate 05.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 6974 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 6974 taxi to gate 07.
Indonesia 7967 taxi to runway 09er.
Philippines 6551 hold position. Philippines 6551 continue taxi.
Lion Inter 5450 cleared to land runway 09er.
Vietnam 2865 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, KLM 8140 requesting taxi to the gates. KLM 8140 taxi to gate 16.
Bali ground, Vietnam 2865 taxi. Vietnam 2865 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening. Singapore 1184 is on approach. Singapore 1184 cleared to land runway 09er. Vietnam 6038 taxi to gate 17. Bali ground, Lion Inter 5450 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 5450 taxi to gate 29er.
Indonesia 6076 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 3923 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Qatari 7971 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, Cathay 9831 ready for pushback at 24.
Bali ground, Singapore 1184 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cathay 9831 cleared for pushback.
Singapore 1184 taxi to gate 23.
Lion Inter 56906 cleared to land runway 09er.
Qatari 7971 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 7917 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Cathay 9831 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 3589 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Dynasty 90557 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Cathay 9831 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Indonesia 6076, requesting taxi to the gates.
Lion Inter 3589, taxi to runway 09.
Indonesia 6076, taxi to gate 65.
Korean 1860, clear to land runway 09.
Dynasty 90557, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 4773, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 56906, requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 56906, taxi to gate 66.
Lion Inter 4773, line up and wait runway 09er.
Indonesia 1152, cleared to land runway 09er.
Thai 3813, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 7625, ready for pushback at 08.
Bali Tower, Asia 50907, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 4773, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Korean 1860, requesting taxi to the gates. Korean 1860, taxi to gate 24. Lion Inter 7625, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Lion Inter 7625, ready to taxi. Lion Inter 7625, taxi to runway 09er.
Dynasty 3410, cleared to land runway 09er.
Dynasty 90193, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Asia 50907, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, AirAsia 3753, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 1152, taxi to gate 08.
Bali Tower, good evening. Super Green 9524 is on approach. Super Green 9524, clear to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening. Korean 3560 is on approach. Korean 3560, cleared to land runway 09er.
Dynasty 3410, taxi to gate 27.
Super Green 8731, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Super Green 8731, ready to taxi. Super Green 8731, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Super Green 9524, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 9815, ready for pushback at 14. Lion Inter 9815, cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 3753, line up and wait runway 09er. Lion Inter 8274, cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Philippines 90465, ready for takeoff runway 09er. Philippines 90465, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
AirAsia 3753 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Super Green 9524 taxi to gate 28.
Lion Enter 9815 taxi to runway 09er. Bali Tower, Vietnam 2865 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Ground Korean 3560 requesting taxi to the gates. Korean 3560 taxi to gate 14.
Vietnam 2865 line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali Tower Philippines 6551 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 6394 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 7967 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Vietnam 2865 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines 6551 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower Cathay 9831 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 8274 taxi to gate 30.
Bali Tower, good evening. Lion Enter 6954 is on approach. Lion Enter 6954 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance, AirAsia 3421 ready for pushback at 12. AirAsia 3421 cleared for pushback.
Bali Ground, Lion Inter 6394 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 6394 taxi to gate 64.
Thai 90790 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance, AirAsia 4845 ready for pushback at 20.
AirAsia 3421 taxi to runway 09er.
AirAsia 4845 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance Philippines 5315 ready for pushback at 03. Philippines 5315 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 7021 ready for pushback at 06.
AirAsia 4845 taxi to runway 09er. Lion Enter 6954 taxi to gate 69er.
Bali ground Philippines 5315 ready to taxi. Philippines 5315 taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7021 cleared for pushback.
Cathay 9831 line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 7021 ready to taxi.
Lion Inter 3589er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7021 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower Lion Inter 7625 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Cathay 9831 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7625 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Enter 9815 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Super Green 8731 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Thai 90790 taxi to gate 12. AirAsia 3421 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines 5315 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 7021 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Lion Inter 7021 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
AirAsia 4845 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance Lion Enter 3875 ready for pushback at 10.
Bali Tower, good evening. Singapore 9266 is on approach. Singapore 9er266 cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Enter 3875 cleared for pushback. Bali ground Lion Enter 3875 ready to taxi. Lion Enter 3875 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Air Asia 1874 is on approach. Air Asia 1874 clear to land runway 09er.
Air Asia 2481 cleared for pushback. Bali ground Air Asia 2481 ready to taxi. Air Asia 2481 taxi to runway 09er.
Singapore 9er266 taxi to gate 10.
Bali Tower Lion Enter 3875 ready for takeoff runway 09er. Bali Tower. Good evening. Asia 7738 is on approach. Asia 7738 clear to land runway 09er. Lion Enter 3875 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground Air Asia 1874 requesting taxi to the gates. Air Asia 1874 taxi to gate 20.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Philippines 4200 is on approach. Philippines 4200 cleared to land runway 09er.
Air Asia 2481 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Asia 7738 taxi to gate 03.
Bali ground. Philippines 4200 requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 4200 taxi to gate 06.
China Eastern 197 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Philippines 8766 is on approach. Philippines 8766 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali ground China Eastern 197 ready to taxi. China Eastern 197 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening. Emirates 5840 is on approach. Emirates 5840 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance Cebu 7373 ready for pushback at 25. Philippines 8766 taxi to gate 68. Cebu 7373 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, China Eastern 197 ready for takeoff runway 09er. China Eastern 197 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Cebu 7373 taxi to runway 09er.
Emirates 5840 taxi to gate 22.
Bali Tower, good evening. KLM 3468 is on approach. KLM 3468 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good evening. Indonesia 7936 is on approach. Indonesia 7936 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower Cebu 7373 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance Thai 69er 59er ready for pushback at 18. Thai 69er 59er cleared for pushback.
Bali ground KLM 3468 requesting taxi to the gates.
AirAsia 9010 cleared to land runway 09er.
KLM 3468 taxi to gate 25.
Thai 69er 59er taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Indonesia 7936 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good evening. Super Green 76906 is on approach. Super Green 76906 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 7936 taxi to gate 67.
AirAsia 005 cleared for pushback. Bali ground AirAsia 005 ready to taxi. AirAsia 005 taxi to runway 09er.
AirAsia 9010 taxi to gate 18.
Bali clearance Asia 2719er ready for pushback at 05. Asia 2719er cleared for pushback.
Cebu 7373 line up and wait runway 09er.
Lion Inter 5020 cleared to land runway 09er.
Cebu 7373 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Thai 69er 59er cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance, China Southern 5387, ready for pushback at 21.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 69er 75, ready for pushback at 07.
Asia 2719er, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Super Green 76906, requesting taxi to the gates.
Lion Inter 1875 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 69er 75, ready to taxi.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 7279er, ready for pushback at 01.
Super Green 76906, taxi to gate 05.
Lion Inter 1875 taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7279er, cleared for pushback.
China Southern 5387, cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 05 line up and wait runway 09er.
Lion Inter 69er 75, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good morning, New Zealand 5878, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
Asia 2719er, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 7279er, ready to taxi.
China Southern 5387, taxi to runway 09er.
AirAsia 05 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 5020, taxi to gate 07.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 1875 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7279er, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 5451, ready for pushback at 29er. Bali clearance, Singapore 1185, ready for pushback at 23. Bali clearance, Vietnam 6039, ready for pushback at 17.
Bali clearance, KLM 8141, ready for pushback at 16.
Lion Inter 1875 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 69er 75, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
China Southern 5387, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 69er 75, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 7279er, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 5451, cleared for pushback. Singapore 1185, cleared for pushback. Vietnam 6039er, cleared for pushback.
Philippines 7424 clear to land runway 09er.
KLM 8141, cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 6077, cleared for pushback.
Korean 1861 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 5451, ready to taxi. Singapore 1185, taxi to runway 09er. Vietnam 6039er, taxi to runway 09er.
KLM 8141, taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 1884 clear to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 6077, taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 5451, taxi to runway 09er.
Korea 1861 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, good morning. Emirates 1424 is on approach. Emirates 1424 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 6077, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines 7424 taxi to gate 16.
Bali Tower, good morning. Lion Inter 5838 is on approach. Lion Inter 5838 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground, Indonesia 1884 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 1884 taxi to gate 17.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Vietnam 8756 is on approach. Vietnam 8756 cleared to land runway 09er.
Emirates 1424 taxi to gate 19er.
Bali clearance. Lion Inter 56907, ready for pushback at 66. Lion Inter 56907 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good morning. Asia 5750 is on approach. Asia 5750 cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Inter 5838 taxi to gate 01.
Lion Inter 56907 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali clearance. Dynasty 3411 ready for pushback at 27. Dynasty 3411 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Vietnam 8756 requesting taxi to the gates.
Philippines 4102 clear to land runway 09er.
Vietnam 8756 taxi to gate 21.
Dynasty 3411 taxi to runway 09er.
Indonesia 1153 cleared for pushback.
Korean 3561 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Asia 5750 requesting taxi to the gates. Asia 5750 taxi to gate 02.
AirAsia 3490 clear to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 1153 taxi to runway 09er.
Super Green 9525 cleared for pushback.
Korean 3561 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Super Green 9525 ready to taxi.
Bali Tower, good morning. China Southern 4458 is on approach. China Southern 4458 clear to land runway 09er.
Super Green 9525 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground, Philippines 4102 requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 4102 taxi to gate 08.
Bali Tower, good morning. Philippines 2274 is on approach. Philippines 2274 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground AirAsia 3490 requesting taxi to the gates. AirAsia 3490 taxi to gate 14.
Bali ground China Southern 4458 requesting taxi to the gates. China Southern 4458 taxi to gate 23.
Indonesia 6077, line up and wait runway 09er.
Bali Tower, KLM 8141, ready for takeoff runway 09er. KLM 8141, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Indonesia 6077, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Vietnam 6039, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Enter 69er 55, cleared for pushback.
Singapore 1185, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Korean 1861 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Philippines 2274, taxi to gate 29er.
Lion Inter 5451, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Cathay 6760 cleared to land runway 09er.
Indonesia 1153, cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Lion Enter 5697, cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 8275 taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Enter 69er 55, taxi to runway 09er.
Thai 9er791 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower Korean 3561, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance Lion Inter 6395, ready for pushback at 64.
Bali Tower, good morning. Indonesia 9276 is on approach. Indonesia 9276 cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Inter 6395, cleared for pushback.
Thai 9er791 taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground Lion Inter 6395, ready to taxi. Lion Inter 6395, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali ground Cathay 6760 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good morning. China Eastern 8718 is on approach. China Eastern 8718, cleared to land runway 09er.
Cathay 6760 taxi to gate 12. Bali ground Indonesia 9276 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 9276 taxi to gate 30.
Bali Tower good morning. Lion Inter 90728 is on approach. Lion Inter 90728 clear to land runway 09er.
Bali clearance Singapore 9er267, ready for pushback at 10. Singapore 9er267, cleared for pushback.
Bali ground China Eastern 8718, requesting taxi to the gates. China Eastern 8718, taxi to gate 24.
Bali Tower, good morning. Lion Inter 6374 is on approach. Lion Inter 6374 cleared to land runway 09er. Korean 3561 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Singapore 9er267, taxi to runway 09er.
Bali Tower, Dynasty 3411, ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance AirAsia 1875 ready for pushback at 20. AirAsia 1875 cleared for pushback. Bali ground Lion Inter 9er728 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 90728 taxi to gate 64.
Bali clearance Asia 7739er ready for pushback at 03.
Air Asia 1875 taxi to runway 09er.
Dynasty 3411 line up and wait runway 09er.
Super Green 9525 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Asia 7739er cleared for pushback.
Dynasty 3411 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 69er 55 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Thai 90791 cleared for takeoff runway 09er. Asia 7739er taxi to runway 09er.
Lion Inter 63905 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Lion Inter 8275 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Singapore 90267 cleared for takeoff runway 09er.
Air Asia 3242 cleared to land runway 09er.
Lion Inter 6374 taxi to gate 28.
Bali Tower Air Asia 1875 ready for takeoff runway 09er.
Bali clearance Philippines 4201 ready for pushback at 06.
Qatari 4124 cleared to land runway 09er.
Philippines 4201 cleared for pushback. Bali ground Philippines 4201 ready to taxi. Philippines 4201 taxi to runway 09er.
Air Asia 5360 cleared to land runway 09er.
Bali ground Air Asia 3242 requesting taxi to the gates. Air Asia 3242 taxi to gate 10.